All right, the next speaker, I'm gonna get emotional right now because I met Whitney a few years ago, and I just knew the first day that she was gonna go to the top because we met at a coffee shop, and she thought the machine was $3,000. She didn't try the water, she didn't see any video, she just trusted Vanessa, and she just put on a credit card, and in her first week, she shared more water than the average person shared in a year. She just went nuts. Like without any training, right? And you just know successful people take action right away, whether you tell them or not. That's how you know someone is successful. They just take action, even if it's wrong, they just do it anyway. Then they figure out how to fix it. And Whitney was one of those people right there. And then within a couple of years, she became one of the top distributors on our team. She changed thousands and thousands of lives. And I'm super proud of her. I can't wait to have her speak. Every time she speaks, she brings the fire. Who's been to one of her demos? Right? It's fire, right? So, please welcome to the stage, Whitney Solomon.
DJ, put the music on real quick. Put the music on. Let's go. Hey, let's jump. Come on. Yes, perfect. Now, you guys, I want you to do a 360, and I want you to congratulate everybody around you on their abundance, okay? Congratulate everybody on your abundance right now, because we all abundant AF in here, okay? We're so abundant. This is incredible. You guys are here on this holiday weekend while people are out partying and raging. I love it. You guys already won. You guys have the golden ticket. I love it. So thank you guys so much. And my name is Whitney Solomon, for those of you who don't know me. And I completely fell into this on a fluke. I actually owned a clothing boutique before I got, if you couldn't tell, okay? You know, we stay steezy up in here, okay? We got to come suited and booted to these events, right? You got to step into that person that you want to be. But I was in fashion and retail for 15 years of my life, okay? 10 years I worked for corporate America, and 6 years I actually owned my own clothing boutique. And I'm here to talk about why every single business needs our product. You guys, water is the universal language, okay? Anywhere you go, look around this room. Look at this diversity that's in our room. Oh, thank you. Woo, sorry, too much arm raising, thank you. Look at the diversity that's here in our room today. And I didn't know that this business was gonna save my life. I had no idea that I was going to find my passion in this world, serving, having community, speaking. I never spoke on stage, ever, before. And then I was on a training, and Ryan Bell said, join a networking group, and I did. I joined BNI. Have you guys know what BNI is? It's Business Networking International. You join to pay to be a part of it. The first time I ever spoke on stage, it was in front of 30 people. I was trembling. I was like, right? I had 7 minutes. I didn't even get through halfway of my presentation because I'll just like talk, right? But I was like so nervous I couldn't even get out. So like me coming on this stage, like don't look at me and say like, well, that's Whitney. You know, she can do it. Like she's special. No, you guys, it takes skills. It takes effort of practicing and showing up. I just knew that the moment that I looked at this business and really had my aha moment, that this was going to save me from that rat race, even in my own business, you guys. So just a little quick backstory about where I came from. 2005, 2014, corporate retail. Who's ever worked in retail or the service industry before? Raise your hand. Okay, God bless you, okay? It's not easy, right? It's hard. So I was in service and retail I was in retail for 10 years. And what I loved about it was that I got into management. I got moving, climbing that corporate ladder and thought everything was amazing and that was going to be my end all be all. And I loved working in teams. I loved working with teams of people. I loved working collectively as a goal, moving together as a group, right? And that's kind of where I learned some of my managerial skills, was because I was coaching and teaching people and educating people that were 18 and also people that were 60. So I had a wide gap of people that I needed to speak to and figure out how we're gonna work collectively to meet sales goals, right? So, and I did that for about 10 years until my job, my corporate job, I had one manager, and it was a great company for all that time, but I had one manager, and she really turned it off for me. You guys ever have somebody where you don't feel valued, you don't feel appreciated, right? And I just, the company instilled that this is your business. This is your business. You operate this sales floor like this is your business. And I started to think, I need my own business, right? If I can do this, and they're having me work for their multi-million-dollar company, I can go out and I can open up my own boutique, and that's what I did, you guys. So 2014 to 2020, I opened and operated my own clothing boutique, and from 2020 to 2022, I became the Conga Queen, baby, all right? So, and here I was at LA Fashion Week, loving my life, and it was a passion until it wasn't. And here was my problem, you guys. And here, I want to know, by a show of hands, and raise your hands high, are there anybody in here that has a business, right? A traditional business that they have, whether it be brick and mortar, okay? Right? Okay, so a few people in here. That's amazing. And you guys know that you go into debt. You go into thousands of dollars of debt before you can even profit, okay? So here was my problem, you guys. I was a working owner. I traded my 9 to 5 for a 24/7 365. And that was totally fine because I loved it. That's actually a picture of my boutique. I went in the back and I sprayed all the fixtures gold because I wanted white, black, and gold and just to be so cute, right? And I did everything. I made that dream come true. I was so proud of myself. I was only 28 years old when I opened this boutique. And I didn't know what I was doing. Entrepreneurs just jump off a cliff and build their parachutes on the way down, right? So I was a working owner. Okay, I had a waitressing job. I picked up a waitressing job because I just wasn't paying myself through my business. I was giving everything and dedicating everything to my business. And by the way, if you guys are no working owners, you guys leave your bleeding heart onto the floor to your business. And sometimes we forget to tend to ourselves. Do you guys know somebody who works tirelessly and effortlessly on their brick and mortar business? Ben can speak to that. Ben has multiple businesses, right, outside of this business, and it's a lot. You know, my fiance, he owns his own HVAC mechanical company. It's a 7-figure business. He's working all the time. I just got engaged, and people are like, you had a boyfriend? I'm like, yeah, for 13 years, but he's just always grinding. He's always working, and that's what I felt like. I felt those 4 walls start to close in on me. So I had to pick up a waitressing job. I had no systems. I had large overhead. You guys will see, I had a sign, and I always like to see this sign. I paid $3,000 for the sign, and the birds pooped on it, and that was just outside of my store. I had to buy all these fixtures. I had to fill them up. It was so much. I was consumed 24/7. I had no duplication in my business because I'm not duplicatable. And when you're a working owner, your clients and your customers, they want to come see you. Right? So all of you independent contractors out here, I'm talking about hairstylists, estheticians, right? Really anybody for that matter that has to go trade their time to get an income. This was a big aha moment for me because I realized that I love to travel and that I had a really, really amazing girl that if I could duplicate myself, that would have been her. All of my clients came in, they said, I don't want to shop, it's not you. And I'm like, this isn't what I signed up for, right? So I had no pay and no money to outsource, and I had no leverage in my business, meaning that if I wasn't there, I wasn't going to be able to make an income, and that was not why I went into business for myself. I went into business for myself because I wanted the freedom. I wanted the ability to create, but that's not how the cookie crumbled. So the truth about business, you guys, here I am in my boutique. Oh my gosh, flooding back a bunch of memories. I never want to pack up or look at a hanger ever again, okay? I would, you guys can see me in the store up there at the top. I had a business partner. She ended up quitting because it was really hard. And we're still amazing friends. But I don't blame her, but I kept on. I persisted. I changed my business model. I would go to hair salons. I would go to people's homes. I would pack up the entire store, put it in my truck, and go around. And I was doing really well. I was able to keep up with the same numbers. But again, I was killing myself physically, mentally, and financially. And the truth about businesses, you guys, is that 50% of businesses are gone in a year. 96% are gone in a 10-year period. Less than 5% of businesses make it past 5 million. 0.0006 make it to 10 million gross revenue in the world. And from my own personal experience, I was living off of my business, okay? I was gonna profit in year 5. Guess what happened in year 5? The whole freaking world fell down, right? Nobody's shopping for neon pink dresses and cheetah pants, okay, during the middle of a pandemic. So I had a problem there. And so what I want to talk to you guys is about how you guys are going to be building businesses, how you guys are going to be recruiting business, and how you guys go about it, because I love working with businesses, right? Because you have to be able to paint that vision for somebody. And for those of you who don't know, my sponsor, Vanessa, she was an esthetician. She was a master esthetician. She introduced me to the water. We shared clients. We became really good friends. I was her customer. She was mine. And our businesses really meshed together. But she saw that I had a problem. She saw that I had a problem with my time, that I was killing myself. And she was tired too, because she couldn't make money if she wasn't there. And she looked at me, she said, Whit, you can do this. We can do this. We deserve more out of our life. And for business owners, you guys, they have their blinders on, okay? They're focused strictly on their business. And for me, network marketing, I was above network marketing. I was like, what do you mean? Like I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the concept. I had actually tried 2 network marketing companies before this, and it didn't work out. Because it was one of those, you get 5 friends, they get 5 friends, everybody gets 5 friends, and you all drive a Ferrari. And I was just like, no. I wasn't feeling it that way. So I love working with businesses, you guys, because there's so much potential. And there's a business owner waiting to be saved. There's a business owner waiting to be saved. Vanessa saw something in me, a common thing that we're hearing about, that I didn't see in myself. So this is what I'm saying, painting that vision, even for people who own businesses, because a lot of these businesses are tied to their business, and they can't leave. There's no way for them to really leverage it, because they're always worried. They always have to be there, right? It's like putting sand in a basket at sometimes. That's what it felt like. So when you guys are talking about recruiting businesses, because every single business can use this machine in their establishment, okay? So you need to frequent and support them. Go in there, get to know them, establish a relationship. So many times we are so focused on our own end goals of making that sale, but you guys can't look at it and what's in it for me, what's in it for them? What are you bringing to the table to them? Because they're already busy. They're already being solicited all the time, okay? It's so annoying. Like business owners, we have stuff to get done. And people are walking in your door, calling you, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my God, I don't want some one more random person coming into my store trying to sell me something. So how are you going in and building your rapport? How are you gathering intel and saying, hey, I think that this is going to be really amazing for you for X, Y, and Z. Is it a gym? Is it an aesthetic salon? Is it a hair salon? Is it a restaurant? Okay? Get to know the owner, you guys. Don't go direct to source, okay? Go direct to source. You guys want to find out who the owner is, not the manager. You want to find the owner, okay? And you want to start building a relationship with that owner, because you don't waste your time. Find the person who makes the decisions and start talking to them. And you guys need to paint that vision. Just like Vanessa painted the vision for me, for my own life, and what it could be. And I had my blinders on. I was like, there's no way I'm doing some rinky-dink water. I have a real business, right, with a lot of real big problems. There's a lot of overhead. And the world was changing at that time. It was going through a paradigm shift in 2014, 2015. Amazon was just taking off. All of these retailers were closing. And I just thought, what is my life and my business going to look like? Am I really going to be able to scale and leverage what I had originally visioned for myself? I didn't understand network marketing, you guys. I had somebody instill in me the fact that I could create something more out of my life, okay? Instill that vision, because business owners, they're like this. Okay, use examples, help them create a system, okay? You wanna help them create a system. Each business is gonna be a little bit different, right? Because a lot of the business owners, what I found, they're not really coachable. You guys ever sold to someone, you're like, oh, this business is just gonna blow up, right? We're gonna get the machine into that business, but that business is so bombarded, they have so many things going on, they're not really gonna take the time to really plug into this, most of them from my experience, okay? So what you wanna be able to do is find a point of contact for that person and say, who can I coach? Who can I work as a liaison that's going to be a liaison for you? And then you start working with that person as if they were a distributor, okay? You're starting to start coaching them and figuring out how you're going to be funneling those leads to you so that you can help that business get a taste of how abundant our compensation plan is. Because there are times, you guys, when, there's some times in my boutique, we would sell over $20,000 a month. That was really good for my tiny little boutique, and it was just me razzling and dazzling, by myself, doing it all. Wearing every single hat. I was exhausted, you guys. And here's the thing, you want to help them generate sales, okay? And I'm going to tell you how to do that. And here's just some example of some of the business owners I work with. I have Jamae Lozano. She owns a hair salon. Jessie, she's the founder of Pinkies Up for Wellness, you guys. She bought a K8 in her entity's name, okay? And she's a breast cancer survivor. And she sponsors this water to people who are fighting cancer and have autoimmune issues, okay? And any referrals that come through this nonprofit actually goes back to funding the nonprofit. Do you guys see this vision of the potential of what this could be? That this is so much more. And Jessie's in it to win it. She sold to an integrative health practitioner who is very reputable in Anaheim Hills, who now has it in her establishment. And she loves the water. And she's going to start giving it to her patients. But it's been extremely difficult to get this doctor to really see this vision. But I'm doing the things I'm doing. I said, hey, give me a liaison. Hey, let me come to your office and do a little pop-up table and get to meet your clientele and see how we can service your clientele better, how this can be a point of difference for your establishment. Last night we went to a restaurant, and I talked to the managing partner there, and I started telling her, hey, look, your food could taste better. You could serve premium water. This is painting this vision for this is what I'm talking about, you guys. This isn't just a sale for you, and you're like, oh my God, cool, I made that sale. Boom, out the door, okay? Here's a restaurant, Manny Puga, Simply Nutritious. You guys can follow all these people, and you guys can ask them, reach out to them, ask them. Some of them are here in the room, and say, hey, I want to learn more about how you're implementing this in your business, how you're implementing this in your processes, okay? Because this water can change lives, and you need people that you can work side by side with. But I want you guys to flex your muscle and have the law of reciprocity, right? So it's not just you saying, hey, what can I learn and get from you? I want you guys to start strengthening this muscle and be like, hey, what can I do for your business? Can I give you a shout out on Instagram, right? Can I support you? What can I do to support your business? Because it's not what you can take from them, it's what you can give to them. And then they're gonna be more open to sharing their knowledge and what they have back for you, right? So yes, reach out to these people, follow them, ask them, how is this a point of difference in your business? I wanna learn from you. But also flex that muscle, right, of what you can do for them as well. We've helped businesses, we've helped you guys. We help them create a system, funnel their leads. This will be more work for you, but a honey hole, okay? So we've gotten into a doctor's office, nonprofit, restaurants, martial arts school, health store in Miami, a boxing club, a salon, a mobile boutique. And you guys will do, for instance, I went to the doctor's office and did a little pop-up with Jessie, and I met somebody there that said, somebody's been telling me about this water for a year. She goes, I talked to you for 15 minutes and I'm sold. And she left, right? I gave her some samples. And guess what? She hit me up on Instagram. I said, hey, do you do Instagram? Let me follow you. Build that relationship. And she connected me to somebody that doesn't have a machine, but that's here in the room today, right? Give a round of applause for those of you who came and don't have a machine. That is huge, you guys. That is huge. So now what am I doing? What am I doing with this connection that I got from the doctor's office? I'm saying, hey, you can really partner with us and create this vision for this nonprofit. Any of these referrals that you can work and give to us and work down the funnel and give to us is going to go not only to you, to the nonprofit. We're going to get the doctor some checks. The doctor's feet are going to get wet and be like, oh yeah, I like this, right? Passive income, because even that doctor, she's working all the time. I don't care if you're making multi-millions of dollars. Your time, you don't have time. You don't have time. And for those of you that don't know, my sponsor passed away in December, you guys. We were closing deals on her deathbed There are people here in this room that are still under here because she was a 6A, that business keeps to get going in the legacy of her son's name. Are you guys hearing me? So when you're talking to me about the water, this is no real rinky-dink little thing, blah, blah, blah. This is a real business. You have to open the business owner's eyes and make them see. You have to make them see. They don't see, because who agrees that there are multiple buy-ins in this company? You buy the machine, right? You're a little scared. You're like, oh my gosh, $5,000, right? And then you start drinking the water. You're like, wow, I love this product. This product is amazing. It changed my life, X, Y, and Z. And then you start sharing the water, and it gets to different levels of these businesses. You guys need to be painting these visions for other businesses and other people. Gio said, I was so exhausted when I went to go meet Gio. Like, I was so exhausted, and I was just like, oh my God, what is this? I didn't even know what I was buying. I was literally like, I knew the water worked. I knew it helped my friend Vanessa with her battle with cancer, and I went to go buy the machine. I thought it was $3,000. It was $5,000. I still got it. I had trust and faith. You guys. And here's what you want to do. You want to build rapport. Don't be a weirdo, okay? Don't be a weirdo. Don't just focus on the sale and what's in it for you, what's in it for them. This is a big picture, you guys. You guys are building this business brick by brick, person by person, life by life. And sometimes when you get these big whales, you need to dig in and you need to do the work, okay? So paint the vision. What do you see for their business model? What are you bringing in the table? How are you going to be an asset to them? Okay? How will you help them? Okay? The doctor, she has a problem. She's so busy. And she can't duplicate herself. That was the same problem with me. I couldn't duplicate myself. You may be a successful lawyer. You can't duplicate yourself. Where's your time going? Just like my fiance who's always working, and it's my goal to be like, how much money do I gotta make to retire you and pull you away from your business? Because there's somebody out there waiting to be saved from their own four walls that they created around themselves, you guys. And 3, be their leader. Don't nail and bail. All right? Don't just sell them a machine and say deuces, okay? You guys want to dig in, and you want to help them create a system. Because with business owners, it's just a little bit different. Sometimes they're not going to get plugged into Race to Freedom. However, and they're not going to watch the videos, right? But however, there's a honey hole there for you. And how my life has changed at Text Marketing, I had no idea what I was saying no to, okay? Passive income. Work from anywhere, purpose-driven, new friendships, creating a legacy, tapping into my God-given gifts. I didn't even know I could speak. And you guys better watch out, because I'm going to be the next Whitney Robbins. Y'all going to be paying thousands to see me speak on a stage, okay? Change lives other than mine. I wasn't changing so many lives in the fashion industry. Now because of one person's belief in me, these fractal connections. And how can one decision that you make change the left? Where's the water gang? Come on, get your flags up, right? Because if it wasn't for Vanessa believing in me, you guys wouldn't be watching me on stage right now, and these lives wouldn't be changed over here, okay? So stepped into a new level of my life. I have a freedom lifestyle. Like, I get paid to be myself. I get paid to teach other people how to be themselves, and that's why entrepreneurs go into business, for that freedom, for that ability to create, right, and be themselves and mold their lives. You guys can mold your own lives. You don't have to be trading your time for money. And this business has ridiculously low overhead. Y'all get the trifecta, okay? Get the EAP, because this is a $1 million business that you could pay $10,000 for. And my boutique had $100,000 of overhead, and I never even profited. I had to have this business, and it paid it off. So this is a real business, okay? And achieving beyond my wildest dreams, you guys. There's a business owner out there waiting to be saved. You guys know we do Operation Hydrate the Homeless. We donate water to Skid Row and to other areas that, around Orange and LA County. And to date, you guys, we've donated almost 7,000 gallons of water. Like, that's crazy. We did our retreat in Costa Rica. That was at the last Race to Freedom event. We have nearly 40 people here from my team. It's just crazy, that vision. How are you creating that vision? And how are you making business owners open their eyes into a bigger platform? Because business owners do have vision, but sometimes it takes another person even pulling it out and make it even bigger, make it even grander than that. And I like to end it like this, you guys. If you know about this water, you're lucky. If you own this water, you you are blessed. And if you decide to share this water with the world, you are chosen. I truly, truly, truly believe that. My name is Whitney Solomoff, you guys. And thank you so much. Thank you so much.